When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table!
And then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
And again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now, this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster.
What time is it?
Rallying the crowd behind him.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Where's he at?
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
He is going to a...
From way up, double axe handle connects.
Getting out of harm's way.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man.
Fends it off. Good counter. Big punch finds its mark.
I want more attacks using the cage, bro. What the fuck?
Go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure.
Oh, man!
Ooh, yeah, I like that. Damn.
Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get.
Sheesh, a painful look.
CM Punk looking to end it, cinching it.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
We gotta make him bleed now.
Oh, smacked with the wrench. CM Punk
They really did. It's like a reskinned kendo stick.
He's able to dodge that one in time. Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
There you go.
Patches O'Houlihan out here.
McIntyre is getting dismantled.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now.
Northern Lights.
He reversed.
Drew anticipated that one.
Time to go for... that gets reversed on CM Punk. Spinning heel kick.
He really needs to cover up as his head is clearly the target here. Able to slip out of that situation.
And well-timed maneuver there. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Drew's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here.
What?
Impressive awareness from him.
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer.
CM Punk.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. An example of what makes the Scottish Warrior so ruthless in every sense of the word.
Quickly rolling out of the ring to the ringside area. He's maybe gonna re-strategize now.
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
Punk is determined right now.
Oh no, 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 he gonna put me. Oh, dude, I thought he was gonna put me through the table.
Impact.
Oh,
Like, that table ain't for you, but it is for you, but for me to put you through it.
arm wringer applied, getting cracked.
Able to fight out with a punch.
CM Punk looking to turn
He might still go through it right now.
Down with a GTS.
Can that finish McIntyre? Looking like John Henry swinging the handle like that.
Bang, the sledgehammer connecting. No doubt about it. This is just
I took out the ref.
insult to injury.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new...
Damn.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
A power.
Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Woo, you tried.
Completely neutralize McIntyre here.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own
Gotta grab another one.
become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs. Setting up the table here. Who knows what he has planned?
I should have knew.
Suplex look.
Come on. Blatantly
Steal this one.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he is refusing to stay down here.
Counter by CM Punk.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Has to find a way out of this.
Snake eyes.
And now the shoulders down.
This might be it.
Ain't off of the snake eyes? Okay.
But after shrugging off the pin, how much can he really have left?
In the corner, has to find a way out of that.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
I'm gonna use weapons. I got you.
Just bashing them with that hammer.
Oof. Using that 12 pounds of steel with savage intentions.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Back-to-back attacks.
He turns it. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Watching, waiting, and we know
I got a wrench
exactly
for
what
ya.
he's thinking.
Punk makes for the wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk
Oh, you got
trying to summon the will
bag.
to continue. And what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh, my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
Ooh.
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner,
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a
All right.
drawn-out, heated rivalry.
I wonder how many more matches we got.
Finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.